isn't that sweet, guys? Pull forward. And he has a bunch of upgrades, which maybe I'll make a video and he can talk about it. Primary arm scope, also not zeroed, so we'll see where it's at. Some sweet doodads. Okay. Crossbolt safety. Let's see what's going on here. Wow. Okay. So also, I was fishing a little bit. I had to held off a little bit. It's almost there. It's really surprising. He replaced this top rail. First things first, I have a lot of experience with the Tavor. I've had quite a bit, the Tavor X95. I think I might like this one a little more. That's gonna get some hate, but I really do. This is a sweet gun. Well, let's, with that out of the way, let's have Dan talk about it a little bit.
So, Ivan just shot my AUG, the AUG. It's got a few upgrades on it. So one of them is the extended butterfly magazine release by Corvus Defensio. So the original mag release is basically almost flush and you have to push in. It's really hard to reach when like you're under stress. So with this, and these magazines are pretty much drop free. So you just push like that. It's nice, grab a new one. Slide it in. It's straight in, it's not a rock and lock. The other upgrade is this low profile Gearhead Works charging handle. The original charging handle just sticks out like 90 degrees from the receiver and it snags on things. So this one rotates and you pull it back, let it go. You could also push it up like that and the charging handle locks into the receiver right here. So you don't need the bolt hold open. And then you just HK, slap it down. Another upgrade is the long extended rail from Corvus Defensio. The original AUG rail ends right here, and so you're kind of limited on. A lot of people put red dots because it's further forward. So I got the extended rail and the brass deflector, which does its job remarkably well. None of the brass that Ivan just shot went past the deflector. So if you wanted to shoot left-handed like that, switch shoulders, you totally can. And yeah, so let's shoot this a little bit. There we go. And we're empty. And it does have when it locks open when you're empty, and it does have a bolt release right here, like an AR-15. So you just push that, and the bolt goes home.
Hey guys, so we're gonna do a little sighting in. Since we were saying we're getting this puppy out with this primary arms optic on it. Tell ya, just sitting here playing with it while we've been loading up mags. It feels absolutely fantastic. I love this pressure switch location for his light, and it's pretty sweet. Let's just see. I'm gonna kind of get down and try to take a little bit better of a shot. Let's just see. I'm gonna hold it right on it, Dan. So a true center. I was holding a little low. True center's right there. if I could hold it there. There we go. One thing you see, I could feel I was empty right there. I knew I was empty. It talks to you. Like, I know that some weapons, I know the AR-15 is brought up quite a bit when a weapon speaks to you, kind of talks to you. You can definitely feel it with this weapon. You can feel when you're empty. Just, you feel the mass come back and stop. Then it's really easy. If you grab another mag to come back in. Really, I mean, this is my first experience with this weapon. And I'm seeing why that these have been in service in some capacity since like the 70s or something. So, I really like it.
All right, you ready?
Ready.
Ready. I love that you can feel when it's out. Yeah, I have to hold low now, so I need to bring the reticle up, but yeah, I just love this gun.
So let's talk about the AUG versus this AR, this short barreled AR.
Yes.
For me, AUG all the way. Like I said, I don't have a ton of experience with all the most modern things, but the recoil impulse is softer feeling, at least to me. It's got more weight on the back end. So let's say this is an awfully short gun. So I can hold it with one hand if I had to. I'm gonna steal that from you real quick.
Okay.
Because of how the weight is here, I could do this all day long. I don't know, there's just something about it. Maybe I'm odd, but something about it that just feels
Yes.
better in some ways. But in some ways it feels a little different. Like I said, I'm more when we're playing with the magazine reloads, back here is different for me, but I could get used to it.
Yes, it's a training.
But
yeah.
what do you think about it?
Oh, I would take the AUG any day.
Yeah.
It's a lot. People say it's a heavy rifle. It's not. It's just heavier than it looks because it's so compact.
Yeah.
People forget there's a full 16-inch barrel. It's a full-size rifle in a pistol-size package.
Yeah.
So it weighs that, that much just because it's a full-size rifle, but it's not heavier than, an off-the-shelf AR-15. Although you can make ARs really light.
Yeah, especially with that what would Stoner do stuff over on in range.
Yeah, I don't think you could really do that with this gun.
No, but most guys, I mean, there's pluses and minuses to that type of thing. But for a military-issued firearm, especially with maybe we still have to film these parts, but the trigger components and stuff inside, it's awfully simple to, I think, from an armor level perspective.
Oh yeah.
To take a pack, throw a pack in, that type of thing.
And if something's going wrong, and I guess the bolt was already open, haha. But ta-da!
That's pretty wild.
The barrel comes out.
So I don't know how depending on your state or your laws or your region, you could have several different barrel lengths for different jobs without having to file anything for an SBR. Where this is an SBR sized weapon. So you have a similar size weapon, almost identical. You wouldn't have to SBR this weapon, and you could also have longer barrels and other configs.
You could heavier barrels. You could also change calibers. They make 9mm barrels.
I had actually heard of that.
And all you do is you change the bolt in the barrel, which is super easy to do with these guns. Easy as an AR.
Yeah.
I mean the bolt part, not the barrel part.
But just kind of for a quick look, guys. If you have a lot of money sitting around,
A lot of money.
because these things are not cheap.
Not at all.
But if you are convinced that you need a bullpup, I know that the Tavors are great rifles. I have no qualms with the Tavor rifles. But the AUG brings a little bit more, for a gun guy, a little more history, battle history, a lot more decades of use, different configurations.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
becoming more and more collectible. You can even get a collector's version of the STG 77.
You can.
So from the 70s till today, it kind of fit your flavor, you know, kind of whatever you want to do. So, if I had a little more money sitting in the bank, I'd go pick one up. But it'd be green. I like the green ones a little more.
I love the green. This is what was available to me though. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna complain.
Anyways, it's super sweet. It's been great having Dan come up and show me some of his expensive toys.
Oh
sure.
yeah, that's just what I do now.
So, thanks for watching, guys. I know content isn't exactly abundant. Life's busy.
Neither is ammo, to be fair.
Yeah, so maybe sometime soon
Yeah.
we'll get some more content out.
I'm Dan,
And I'm Ivan.
and we'll see you later at some point.
Yeah, from Forest Firearms.